My parents refused to pay $85,000 to save my son's life, but blew $230,000 on my sister's lavish wedding. Years later, they showed up and I closed the door. All right, listen to this. Can you even imagine watching your child slowly die, begging your own parents for help, only for them to turn you down flat? Then, they drop hundreds of thousands of dollars on a lavish wedding for your sister? I swear, sometimes, family can be the cruelest strangers. And what happened next? Well, that's a story about a very long memory and a very satisfying dose of comeuppance. It was 4 years ago, and I can still picture it perfectly. My father stood in the doorway of my tiny apartment, arms crossed, face a brick wall. My mother was right behind him, her lips pressed into that thin line of disapproval she always used when she wouldn't contradict him, but definitely didn't agree with me. In the next room, my 7-year-old son, Ethan, was asleep, his breathing a shallow, heartbreaking rasp, even with the oxygen machine humming. Spread across my kitchen table were the medical bills, a brutal, undeniable testament to my failures, to how utterly alone I was. $85,000. That was the quote for an experimental treatment, the one thing that could save Ethan's life. His rare heart condition was getting worse, and we were running out of time. My name's Emily, I'm 31, and I'm a middle school science teacher here in Columbus, Ohio. I've been raising Ethan by myself since his father bailed when he was diagnosed at 3. Couldn't handle a sick kid, he said. That was 4 years ago, and it's been me against the world ever since. My parents? They live a comfortable 20 minutes away, in the same suburban house where my younger sister, Claire, still had her childhood bedroom preserved like a shrine. Realistic, I choked out, the word catching in my throat. My son might die without this. The doctor said he had maybe 6 months at most if we didn't act now. My mother stepped forward then, putting a hand on my father's arm. Honey, we understand this is difficult, but we've already helped you so much over the years. We paid for 3 of his surgeries. We can't just empty our retirement accounts. Empty them? My heart hammered. I'm not asking you to empty them. I'm asking for a loan. I'll pay you back every single penny. I'll get a second job, I'll do whatever it takes. My father just shook his head. Emily, you're barely keeping your head above water as it is. How would you pay us back? Be sensible. There are payment plans, medical financing options. You should look into those. Oh, I'd looked into them. I'd spent weeks researching every single avenue. Payment plans would take too long. Ethan didn't have years. The medical financing companies wanted interest rates that would bury me for decades, and most wouldn't even approve me because I was already drowning in Ethan's existing medical debt. I've tried everything, I pleaded, trying one last time to soften my mother. For a moment, I actually thought she might convince him. But then he spoke again, his voice firm, final. We can't do it, Emily. I'm sorry, but we have to think about our own future, too. We're not. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.